Welcome back to another episode of Wiffle Ball Wednesday. We have a matchup between the Koolaid Jammers and the Splishy Splashies. We have game 4 of the series, the final game between these two. Let's see if the Splishy Splashies can even up the series with 2 apiece, or the Koolaid Jammers could go ahead and take the series on the bump. We have 2 of the vets, Isaiah Molina with a 2-1 record. We got Jacob Powell with a 1-3 record. Very similar in innings pitched. Jacob has 11, Zay Molina has 9. ERA, sub 1 ERA for Zay Molina, as Jacob Powell has a 1.82 ERA. Isaiah Molina is looking to get those W's up, as well as Jacob. Jacob's trying to get his record up to 500. You see the opponent batting average. That's the only thing that Zay's having trouble with. But opponents are batting over 300 against him. Let's see if he can fix that today. Okay, for the Splishy Splashies, we have Jake Relas batting leadoff, 400 batting average. Jacob Powell in the 2 spot, and we got Josh Ikes in the 3 spot. Hit his home run, first home run of the season last game. I was very excited to see. Then we got Jake, 2-2 count. And he strikes out swinging. Ignore the glare from the sun. But Zay Molina starts off the game with a strikeout. Got a sinker down the middle. Another sinker. And finishes him off with a sinker with a swing and a miss. Next we got Jacob with a 3-2 count. And Zay Molina walks him on a pitch outside. Next we got Josh, 1-2 count. And Josh strikes out swinging on a sinker on the hands. And that will flip the inning to the bottom of the first. But first we get a replay. Let's get a replay on that sinker pitch. Runs in on the hands of Josh. Whiffs through that one. For the California Koolaid Jammers, we have Anthony Padilla in the 1 hole, Isaiah Molina in the 2 spot, Gabriel Santos in the 3 spot, and we got Daniel Paredes in the 4th spot. Padilla is leading off the inning, looking to make some damage. 3-2 count. And Padilla strikes out swinging, and JP, just like Zay Molina, faces the first batter and strikes him out. That is a pitch that looks outside and low, and AP is fooled on that pitch. Then we got Zay Molina, 1-0 count. JP delivers, and that is skied to the left side, but that is caught by Jake Relas. Like a hard hit off the bat, but Jake comes up with that play. We got Jake, top of the second, 2-1 count. And he ropes up the middle to the pitcher, and he does not even bother to run. Zay Molina makes the out. Next we got Jacob, 0-2 count. And Jacob strikes out swinging, swings through that pitch, and Zay Molina collects another strikeout. Let's get a replay on that one. Once again, forgive us for the glare from the sun. We got Gabriel, 3-2 count. And he walks pitch outside, and that is a runner at first. Daniel, 3-2 count. Strikes out looking. That pitch looks like it's going out him. Comes back into the zone right there. That slider pitch from JP. Let's get a replay. Beautifully placed by JP, and that sits Daniel down. Then we got Padilla looking to do some damage. 0-2 count. Strikes out swinging, and JP gets back-to-back strikeouts to end the innings. Get a replay on that one. AP does not fully commit to the swing, but he does come around on that one. Got Josh leading off top of the third, 3-2 count, and he strikes out swinging. Zay collects another strikeout. It has been a pitcher's duel so far with minimal base runners. Let's get a replay right there, and Zay Molina strikes him out swinging. Next we got Jake with the 1-2 count, and Jake swings and misses, and Zay Molina gets back-to-back strikeouts to end the top of the 3rd inning. Let's get a replay before we move on real quick on that pitch. I believe that is the Zay pitch, and Jake whiffs on that one. There's a guy Zay, 3-2 count. That is a walk as it hits him, and that'll be a runner at first. Gabriel looking to make something happen, 0-2 count. Skies one up, but that is to the pitcher, and that is 1 out. Daniel will now step into the batter's box, 0-1 count. And he ropes one to the right side. That is over Josh's head, and that is into the doubles tree. And Daniel hits a double. That will put runners at 2nd and 3rd for Padilla. See if he can walk it off. And Daniel gets around that pitch right into the doubles tree. Padilla, 3-2 count. And that is a walk. It looks like it will come up to Zay Molina, the pitcher. 2-2 count. And he strikes out swinging on a pitch that's nowhere near the zone. And JP escapes the jam. We got a runner at second for extra innings. Top of the fourth, Jacob, 3-1 count. And that is a single up the middle for JP. Runners at first and second. Let's get a replay on that one. Right up the middle, beautiful swing by JP. I'm not sure if it's first or second or first and third. Oh, excuse me, we have runners at first and third. Excuse me. We got Josh strikes out on that pitch. Beautiful pitch on a 3-2 count. Next we got Jake, 0-2 count. And he strikes out swinging. That is back-to-back strikeouts for Zay Molina to end the top of the fourth. Let's get a replay on that one. Jake whiffs. Strikeout for Zay Molina. We got Gabriel leading off the bottom of the fourth. 3-2 count. And he ropes it up the middle, but that is a ground out straight to Jake Relas.
Let's do it again.
Next, we got Daniel. 3-2 count. And he strikes out swinging. And that will take us to the top of the fifth inning. Let's get a replay on that one before. That looks like a similar pitch that he threw Daniel in an earlier at bat where he struck out looking. We got Jacob with a 2-2 count. Zay Molina delivers. And that's a strikeout for Zay Molina. And JP whiffs on that pitch. Now we got Josh with the 0-2 count. And he holds the bunt out as it hits him. And that will count as a strikeout because he did not pull back on that one. And that is a strikeout for Zay Molina. Then we got Padilla with the 3-1 count. And he walks, ball outside. Zay will step into the batter's box, runner at first and second, looking to do some damage. 3-2 count. And he strikes out swinging a pitch on the hands. And JP collects another strikeout. Let's get a replay on that one. Strike one looking. Swings through that one. And that pitch on his hands, he swings and misses. Next we got Gabriel. 2-2 count. JP deals. And Gabriel strikes out swinging. Like I said earlier, folks, this is a real pitcher's duel. We have top of the sixth inning, we got Jake, 1-2 count. And he strikes out looking at an outside sinker. The sun's finally out of the way of the camera. Then we got Jacob, 2-0 count. And he ropes one up the middle. Now we'll put runners at first and third for Josh. Another hit by Jacob. Jacob seems to be seeing Zay Molina wow. Josh with a 3-2 count. Strikes out looking. Similar placement to the strikeout against Jake. And Zay Molina gets Josh looking on a 3-2 count with a sinker. Bottom of the sixth, we got Daniel. 1-2 count. He strikes out swinging, and JP puts another strikeout on the board. Padilla, 3-2 count. That's a walk for Padilla. Runners at first and second for Zay Molina. Hitters count, 3-1 count, and he holds back, and that is bases loaded for Gabriel. Gabriel has some pop. Gabriel could easily end the game right here. 3-2 count, and he strikes out swinging. JP comes clutch with a strikeout. We have a runner at third now. Speed things up. Extra innings rule. Now we got Jake 2-0 count, and he pops out. Pitchers really need to be careful right here, or anything could get that runner home and end the game. Next we got Jacob, 2-2 count, and he strikes out looking on the fastball by Zay Molina. That leads us to the bottom of the seventh inning. Daniel, 1-2 count. Daniel strikes out looking on the low strike, and Jacob collects another strikeout against Daniel. Next we got Padilla, 0-2 count, and he strikes out swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jacob. He escapes it. Top of the eighth inning. Like I said, pitchers got to be careful. Josh, 1-2 count, strikes out looking. Another beautiful strike by Zay Molina. Then we got Jake with a 1-2 count. And he strikes out swinging on the Zay pitch. And Zay Molina escapes this little runner at third situation as well. Next we got bottom of the eighth inning. Zay Molina, 3-2 count. Walks with a pitch outside, and that is a runner at first and third for Gabriel Santos. Gabriel Santos, 1-0 count. Skies it right side to Josh. That is 1 out. JP has been pitching really good against Daniel, and Daniel is up. Daniel, 1-2 count. He strikes out looking on that slider pitch, and gets him looking. That'll lead us to the top of the 9th inning. Let's get a replay on that one. Beautiful pitch by JP. Struck him out on the same pitch earlier. If no team could win in the top of the 9th inning, it goes to the new extra innings rule as Jacob grounds out to the left side of Anthony Padilla. That was scary. There's a guy, Josh. 2-2 count. And he strikes out swinging. That is a beautiful strikeout by Zay. Now it's up to the Koolaid Jammers to score in the bottom of the 9th inning before they have to go through the home run derby rule. And Josh swings right through that pitch. Then we got Padilla, 1-2 count. And he strikes out swinging. Now the last hope for the home run derby challenge is Zay Molina, 2-1 count. Lines one to the left side, and that is right to Jake Rallas. That looked good off of the bat. And that will lead us to the home run derby. It is a 3-pitch swing off. Jacob. See if we get a home run. No, 2 pitches have gone by, no home runs, and cannot hit any home runs. Now, Zay, out of the 3 pitches, only needs 1 home run to win it. And he swings and misses. Swings and misses again. Cannot make contact. And last one, Zay cannot hit a home run. Now, I believe it is 2 pitches, Jake. No home runs for Jake yet. Staying on top of the ball, cannot get under it. And gets under that one, but that is not out. Now it is up to Gabriel Santos next in line. A home run wins it. Ropes one. Left side. That is gone. And the Kool-Aid Jammers take this series 3-1 as Gabriel walks it off in the home run derby challenge after the game goes 9 innings. And Gabriel Santos is the hero today in this pitcher's duel. Although no pitcher could not come up with the win this game, both pitchers threw an absolute gem, not giving up 1 run through 9 innings, and it ends in this home run derby fashion. Gabriel Santos clutches up for the Kool-Aid Jammers. Stay tuned for future episodes ahead. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Wiffle Wednesday and this series.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear.
Yeah.
Jake Rallas, Rolling Heights, class of 2023. Name, class, city where you're from.
College class?
Yes.
Gabriel Santos, class of 28. Hacienda Heights, that's right. Alright, let me say your first beats are like fast forward. You already know what's up, bro. Like just a little slower than that? That's good. That's come on.
Oh my God.